Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, in the new normal, in the economy and things moving to the internet and changes in the labor marketplace, is be prepared for a more remote workforce. We have, for years, Chris, in our companies, worked with folks who were a mix of local and people out of area,
Yeah.
where we were developing relationships and working often for years at a time.
Yeah.
Some of our closest relationships, people we work with on a daily basis, are in other regions of the country, the mid-Atlantic area,
Mm-hmm.
for us. And so with talent acquisition becoming tougher, if you have something that can be moved into a remote relationship, it could still even be full-time staff. And so GoEps, parent company Dodgeball Marketing, has made this change. We this year decided that we do have offices. We can afford to have an office. We're here at the GoEps office right now. We're in the loft and recording over a really nice space here. But to counteract the difficulty in acquiring talent fast enough for our growth, we moved to a remote first management system and became remote friendly. And so this is a big shift. I would say that what this is going to mean for a lot of companies is understanding and disaggregating the work that moves through your system as well as you can. And there's some things that can be remote that you never thought could, once you start to look at each person's activities and understanding what they need to do versus what could be moved to someone. So there's going to be a new sort of centralization of operations work around people who are physically present, but a lot of the other stuff can be done from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is just reducing operations work. We're working down paper checks to as close to zero as fast as we can. We have so many transactions. I would guess, Kaylin, what do you think? 1,000 transactions every month coming and going. Yeah. And so the fewer of those that are on paper and having to be photographed and deposited to the bank with a phone, the better. Well, how many examples of operational requirements that require physical presence do you have in your company that don't need to happen because of some of the new web-based tools and capabilities? We really are heading toward an economy that's completely integrated, using all the full stack of tools that are available, the internet. And so for us, online banking is just a step in the direction of no paper. And so we haven't used paper for doing our work in the entire history of the company, but we always had checks coming and going. And so, so that's a thing for us. So being prepared for a more remote workforce and kind of meeting that requirement halfway by working a lot of the physical stuff out of the process.